What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have living in the Netherlands for 8 years. What they don't tell you. Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up. Also, if you like support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button to receive your exclusive benefits. Let's get right to it.
This is me cycling against the rain,
Oh,
getting hit by a
oh,
bike, and getting surprised by a high bill I just got. Despite all this, I love the Netherlands, and there are a lot of reasons to love this country for. But if you want to move here, you should know the full picture, and that's what this video is about. One of the biggest surprises
I'm
for
trying to think of is she from Germany? Did she move from Germany? It sounds
me
like
about the Netherlands is medical system, and it seems like it's surprising not only for me because I received so many messages from you guys telling me the same. So let me break it down. Number one is that the medical system here is not preventive. It means that if I want to get my blood work done or want to just check if I'm healthy, it's not possible unless I have severe complaints. And that's something I
oh.
wish I knew before I moved here. And number two is that the system is built in a way that they only take you seriously if you are nearly dying. I'll give you an example. First, you're going to a general practitioner, and if they think that what you are struggling with is serious enough, they refer you to a specialist. But here is the trick. You really need to convince them that what you are having is serious, because otherwise they will give you paracetamol and send you home. It gets so ridiculous that because of this, Dutch doctors are not capable of detecting a serious illness at an early stage. They tell you that
It's just how your body works.
or it can be a coincidence. I received so many heartbreaking stories on Instagram about that, and that triggers people to think about moving out of the Netherlands. What happens with me is that I was sick 3 times during the course of 6 months. I called my GP a few times, but they didn't want to see me because in their opinion it was not serious enough.
Oh,
But I know my
wow.
body and I knew that something was off. So in the end I had to diagnose myself, find out myself what was wrong with me, and find some supplements and medicine that would help. I shared more about how the Dutch medical system works in this video. I will link it somewhere here. I just returned from a 1 month of
That's
vacation.
great. Y'all gotta talk to me in the comment section. I need to hear from y'all. Is it really like that? Is it really where they won't take you serious? Is it really where it's more preventive? Like, in order for them to do blood work and all that to make sure you're good, you already gotta have something really wrong with you? Dang, she said she called 3 times and they told her she alright. They not gonna see her. What? What?
Where my employer hasn't called me even once. The sole fact that I can leave for the whole month is already amazing, because I know that in many countries people can take a 1 or 2 week max vacation, but here in the Netherlands you can leave for the whole month and it's not considered something outstanding.
That's
When I was
awesome.
leaving, my boss joked about it because he wanted to keep making the progress, and when I'm away it's simply not possible. But for the rest it was a very smooth process because holidays in the Netherlands are sacred. Also, you're not expected to stay overtime, because I think in the Netherlands there is much more awareness that staying overtime as a repeat pattern can lead to burnout, which
For
is not
sure.
beneficial for either parties. I don't want to paint a rose-colored image like the Netherlands is such a perfect country. We still work for money-driven companies in the end, but I do think that there is much more awareness in the Netherlands about personal well-being, employees' mental health, and need to take rest than in many other countries. People often ask me
I feel
about
like that's a beautiful thing, right? Work life balance, you're gonna have a great one, right? Boss, holidays are sacred in the Netherlands. You can leave for a month. They said a month, and you will not get one phone call from your job. They are that safe. That's such a beautiful thing. That's such an incredible, lovely, special thing that I wish that we had over here. But yeah, people, you ain't working overtime because it could lead to burnout. So really, personal well-being, mental health, all of these things, the Netherlands truly cares about.
the weather in the Netherlands. Look, It's June now, and yes, it's sunny, but I'm wearing a t-shirt, a fleece, and a jacket, and I'm not feeling too warm at all. From
Oh,
March until November, the weather is approximately like this. Sometimes sunny, sometimes gloomy, sometimes rainy, and
oh,
when you go out, it's important that you wear layers and you always bring your sunglasses and an umbrella, because even if it's sunny now, maybe in the next 5 minutes it can start pouring with rain.
that's
From
wild.
November till March, it rains almost every day. It's rainy,
Almost
gray,
every
and
day.
gloomy. But at least you know what to expect and it's stable. It's very hard to cope with that mentally, especially when you're entering the
Yeah.
period of November, because you know that it's gonna
Oh,
get only worse. The worst month, in my
stop.
opinion, are November and December, because on top of it being super gloomy and
Cold.
gray, you also don't see the daylight. The sun
Oh,
sets at around 4 and rises at around 8, the day hours you spend at work. And the most
what?
tricky part of it is that it's just starting, so it can really affect your mental health. Wait, let me give you a tip on how to cope with it. Either
Okay.
take your vitamins, especially vitamin D, or leave the Netherlands during this period. You should definitely
For
get
it
a
to
bike.
rain almost every single day for 5 months straight is crazy. I know not every day, but almost every day is insane, bro. I couldn't. Yeah, that would be difficult to adjust to and difficult to cope with because I'm not a person who likes rain all that much.
Bicycle if you move to the Netherlands, because the whole infrastructure is made for this. So if
Yeah.
you don't have a bike, you are likely going to miss out. The Dutch are cycling everywhere, and we experts as well, whether it's going to the cinema, picking up a parcel, going on a date, to a bar, whatever it is, people are cycling here. There are a few things to consider when cycling in the Netherlands. The first one is this: be aware of pedestrians and don't be me. Don't be that person who stands on a bike lane. Another one is that bicycle is not considered a pedestrian, so the same rules for a
Really?
driver apply. The next one can be a bit counterintuitive, depending on where you come from. The priority in the Netherlands is always on the right, if
Okay.
not specified by road markings, signs, or traffic lights. I truly admire the Dutch for their incredible cycling skills. You will see pregnant women maintaining balance on bikes better than any athlete, parents bringing their kids to school by bike, and people peeling oranges while cycling. It's truly amazing, and I love
That
living
peeling oranges? What? Y'all can do it all,
in a
bro.
country where cycling is made so easy. I'm now at
Yeah,
Albert
peeling oranges while cycling is crazy. Like, but I'm not surprised because it is the Netherlands. It is the Dutch. It is. I mean, it's an infrastructure made for bikes everywhere. It feels like, and when you got more bikes than people, you figure, yeah, they don't really need their hands at a certain point. You don't. You peel orange while biking, you good.
Time, Dutch supermarket. Let's check how much things cost here. Yeah, it's crazy. 1 kilo of chicken is 17 euros. Now it makes a little bit more sense why the Dutch eat cheese and bread for lunch. It's the
Yeah,
cheapest you can find.
chicken is supposed to be cheap, bro. Chicken ain't supposed to be expensive. It's chicken. 17 euros, bro, for 1 kilo.
Here.
Ah, dang.
Prices here are going to be relative for you. It depends on where you come from. If you come from LA, you might feel like you got into a paradise. But if you come
I
from
feel that.
France or Germany, you might sense how expensive things are here. My subjective feeling is that for every single step here, you have to pay. And I understand that it's like this pretty much everywhere. But the difference is that what you have to pay here is quite a lot. I have another video where I broke down prices in the Netherlands and what you should expect to pay here. I will link it somewhere here. But here I want to give you some highlights. Rent has skyrocketed in the past years. When I moved
Oh,
to Eindhoven in 2017, I paid around 700 euros for a studio.
oh,
That studio was
that's not
1
bad.
kilometer away from the city center, and the location was quite nice. Now, 700 euros, like it doesn't exist. I don't know what you can get. Maybe a room in a shared house. We also pay high income tax in the Netherlands. You should
A
expect to
room in a shared house for 700 euro. I feel the same. Around 2015, 16, I lived it was a 2 bedroom in college, like apartment. Me and my bro, we lived for about, I wanna say it was like $725 a month. It was cheap. It was cheap. Now I bet I could go back to that same place in that same 2 bedroom. I haven't been back to that town in a while, but I guarantee if I went back, it'd be at the very least 1,000 to 1,100 bucks a month. At the very least.
To pay around 35%, and the tax system here is progressive. And on top of that, we pay other taxes like water tax or trash tax. For the health insurance, you should expect to pay around 150 euros per month, but this amount depends on your age and what you want to be covered. In terms of gym memberships, I outlined everything in this video, but recently I wanted to join a yoga studio and I was surprised by how expensive it is. For a membership that allows me to join one lesson per week, I would pay around 40 to 50 euros a month. And if you want unlimited, the price would be around 80 euros. Now, the logical question comes. What's the average salary in the Netherlands? At the moment, it's 44,000 euros per year. Whether it's a
Not bad
lot
at
or too
all.
little depends on how you compare it to the cost of living and expenses.
True.
So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Keeping these things in mind will help you integrate in the Netherlands smoother. And if you want to know how much you should expect to spend in the Netherlands, or if the most common stereotypes about this country are true, you should watch these videos next. So thank you again for watching until the end, and I'll see you in these videos.
Y'all talk to me in the comment section. What do you think about all the points that she made? Agree? Disagree? Anybody want to expand? Talk to me. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next one. I'll see y'all next time.